The fire didn't just take Marcus's restaurant, it took the air out of his lungs. He stood on the sidewalk at 4 in the morning, watching 10 years of his sweat and his dreams dissolve into a pillar of black smoke. His business partner turned to him, his face covered in soot and despair, and said, "It's over, Marcus. We are officially nothing." Marcus watched the roof finally cave in, the orange embers dancing like fireflies in the wind. He replied, his voice surprisingly steady, "No, we're just clearing the land for something bigger." In the weeks that followed, the real world tried to crush him. Marcus was 45 years old, buried under a mountain of uninsured debt, and sleeping on a borrowed mattress. Every single morning, he had a choice. He could wake up and count his losses, or he could wake up and count his remaining tools. Now, most people in his position would have spiraled into a "why me" narrative. Let's be honest, modern life makes it easy to be a victim. There's an endless audience for a sad story. But Marcus understood a fundamental truth about the human mind. Our brain is an evidence-seeking machine. If you tell it you are a failure, it will find proof in every shadow. But if you tell it you are a survivor, it will find opportunity in every single scrap of metal. While his friends whispered about his delusion, Marcus started a daily ritual. Every morning, before he even glanced at his mounting bills, he would sit in the park and write down 10 things that were still going right. I have my health. I have my recipes. I have a voice that can still persuade. He wasn't just writing a list. He was reprogramming his own mind. He began walking back to the charred remains of his shop every single day. But instead of seeing a graveyard, he used his imagination to see a blueprint. He started talking to people, not about the tragic fire, but about his vision for a new community kitchen. He spoke with such relentless, positive conviction that people stopped pitying him and started believing him. They started to see what he saw. For Marcus, positive thinking wasn't some fluffy, abstract vibe. It was a concrete strategy. Because he refused to let his mind go dark, he noticed a small, neglected property just 3 blocks away that everyone else had ignored. Because he was actively looking for a yes, he found a landlord who was willing to give him a chance based on his spirit alone, not his bank account. 1 year to the day after the fire, Marcus didn't just open a new restaurant. He opened a landmark. The Phoenix Kitchen was twice the size of his old place, and it was buzzing with energy. He hadn't just recovered, he had ascended. He realized that the fire hadn't been an end, but a violent pruning. It had cleared away the old to make room for something far greater. This is the true power of positive thinking. It's the ability to maintain your direction even when the wind is blowing against you. It is the refusal to let your current circumstances dictate your final destination. Marcus proved that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The fire took his building, but it couldn't touch his light. And as long as your light is on, the shadows eventually have to retreat. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this. Stay positive, and we'll see you in the next one.